Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is very well and safe. Again, I'm doing a nice little YouTube video to help with maths this week. This week, we're going to be linking what we've been learning with fractions, but we're going to go straight to ratio as well. And I know we've done this before, but as always, again, really good to recap it. And yes, let's start our lesson for today. Hello. So this is the very first lesson on ratio. So our learning objective here is to be able to solve ratio problems. And we're going to make a specific link between the fractions and ratio that we've already done. And then we're going to use our understanding of finding a fractional amount to solve ratio problems. And then we're going to also potentially draw out the problem or maybe build the problem that we need. So let's go through the very first question. Move the screen over here. Okay, so the very first question is the ratio of red counters to blue counters is 1 of 2. Okay, so just going to think about what fraction is that? What fraction is that? Okay, so I'm just going to build this. So over here, I have got 1 red cube and I have got 2 blue cubes. Now, a lot of people would say this fraction of a ratio is 1 over 2 as a half, but it isn't. Okay, actually, if we count it, I've got 1 red and 2 blues. So already it is part of 3. So here we go. What are the counters? So here's this here. What fraction of the counters is blue? And what fraction of the counters is red? Okay, so if you're really thinking about it, let's have a look. So what fraction of the counters are blue? I'll put this on the screen. I've got 1. Sorry, let's get that right. I've got 1, 2, 3 counters. So how many is blue? It's going to be 1, 2 out of 3. So I'm just going to highlight 2 out of 3. Okay. Really important to remember this. And so then what fraction is red? I've got 1 out of 3 instead. So I'm going to highlight that one. Okay, so let's have a go at this question here. And I'm just going to potentially just rub that out quickly. And I've got just a harder fraction here. A harder ratio, sorry, shall I say. Let's zoom that in. So the bar model shows a ratio of 2 to 3 to 4. What fraction of the bar is pink? What fraction of the bar is yellow? What fraction of the bar is blue? So I'm just going to turn off my video now whilst we do this, because there's no need to have me on video anymore. So here we go. So let's go. The first thing that we need to do is count how many we've got all together. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And actually, if we just added that, you'll notice 2 add 3 equals 5, add the 4 equals 9. So I already know it's out of 9. So what fraction of the bar is pink? Really simple. I've got 2 pinks out of the 9. So I'm going to do 2 out of 9. What fraction of the bar is yellow? There's 3. It's going to be 3 out of 9. And then what fraction of the bar is blue? Okay, that's 4 out of 9. Fantastic. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. Ron plants flowers in a flower bed. For every 2 red roses, he plants 5 white roses. Okay? He says 2/5 of the roses are red. I'm just going to turn on my video to show you how we can solve this. So I'm going to make, just check. You may have already worked it out that is it correct or not, but let's prove it. So I've got my 2 reds, which is just here. I'm just going to put my 5 white roses. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's count. So I've got 2 reds and 5 whites. Okay, so let's count. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so straight away here, Ron is wrong. It's 2 out of 7. Okay. Now I want you to remember that fraction is out of sevenths. So I'm just going to turn off my video because we're going to go into the next question. So over here, I've got Ron has planted 21 roses. So now we've been given something really specific here, the 21 roses. That we've not had before, we've just been given the ratio. How many of the roses were red and how many roses were white? So I just want you to think about this. How might you solve it using the fractions? And we're going to just pause it there for a moment. I want you can pause it at home. We'll try and solve this problem. Okay, so let's go through this one. So I've got 21 red roses. Now I could draw out my ratio. I could do, and I'm just going to do a triangle for my red roses. And I'm going to do circles for the white one. Okay. Sorry about the circles. Right. I could do that all the way through until I get to 21. Okay. However, there's a different way we could do it. I know that actually 2/7, so 2/7 of the roses are red. Okay. And that means I know that 5/7 are white. Really simple, and it's linking our fractions of an amount. We need to find out what 2/7 are of 21. So to do that, I'm going to do 21 divided by my denominator, because that's what we did last week, which equals 3. And then I'm going to times it by 2. So I know that that my red roses is going to be 6. So for red equals 6. Now I'm going to do again for the white roses, and I've already done 21 divided by 7, which was 3. So I'm just going to do 3 times my numerator, which was 5, which equals 15. So I know my white equals 15. And just a very good way of checking at the end is to add these numbers together and see if they equal 21. So that is my lesson on ratio for today. I hope that's helped, and there will be ratio questions throughout the week, and I'm going to go through some more ratio problem solving questions during the rest of the week. Speak to you soon.